Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Irrespective of the time you are watching, it can be morning, it can be afternoon, it can be evening. So this is Sir Collins. I'm Sir Collins, and welcome to my channel. This channel will give out mathematics and computing lessons and questions. So if this is your first time, kindly subscribe to this channel and also visit our website. That's my website on perfectscoregh.com. I will leave the link below, so you see the link on the screen of this board and below the YouTube channel. So you click on it. That is where your questions will be found. After every lesson, I make sure I give out questions so for you to solve, and the questions are found on perfectscoregh.com. okay, so I will leave the link to this site for you to do it for me. Okay, so now let's take the first lesson. This is basic 4 mathematics. So if you're in basic 4, kindly share this thing to all your friends. Okay, don't be selfish, share it to all your friends. This is for basic 4. I've done one for basic 5, I've done one for basic 1, I think basic 2, right? It's between basic 1 and basic 6. Form 1 and Form 2, which is basic 7 and 8, yours will come later. But for now, I'm concentrating on basic 1 to basic 6. Okay, so this is basic 4, the first lesson under basic 4. In fact, from basic 1 to basic 6, you are all doing the same strand and the sub strand. The only difference is there's just a few difference in it, because the higher you go, the harder your work becomes. Okay, so the higher you go, the harder it becomes. Now, if you want to have me on board at home, not coming to your house, necessarily not coming to your house, okay, if you want me to have one-on-one lesson with your son, if you're a parent and you want me to have one-on-one lesson with your son, or even if you're a student and you're watching me, you want me to have one-on-one lesson with you online, kindly call the number on the screen. I'll leave my contact number too on the screen for you to see. Okay, so you kindly call the number and I'll see what we do about it. Okay, so this is for maths. And now let's take a first lesson. First lesson, we're looking at the strand. Okay, the strand number, the substrand, we're looking at counting, representation, and cardinality. Now the content standards 1. This is the, so follow. If you don't follow it, you wouldn't understand. The lesson is based on content standard and examples. Okay, examples and indicators 1. So this is 1, so always follow that. This is strand 1, so follow that. Substrand 1. So anytime you see that this has changed, meaning we are moving on to the second substrand under the same strand 1. Okay, so under this one, the content standard is what? Demonstrate an understanding of quantities, okay, and place value for multi-digit whole numerals up to 100,000. Now let's move on to the indicators and examples. 1. Model number quantities. Place value for multi-digit using graph sheet or multi-base materials up to 100,000. 100,000. So here is 100,000. Sorry, 100,000. Okay. Now, so this is the curriculum. Remember, my lessons follow the curriculum. This is example 1. We are focusing. This is our focus. We are looking at the first example. It said example 1. Ask learners to model number quantities up to 100 using graph sheet or multi-base materials. For instance, with multi-base block, a cube equals 100 units, a rod 1,000, a flat 10,000, and a block 100,000. Learners model 32,300 with the appropriate material. So I've done the appropriate material for you to see. So that's what we are going to use. Now, this is how the model looks like. So looks like this. You can see this is your what? Your flat. Okay, flat equivalent to 1,000. Your rod equivalent to what? 100. Then the cube, which is 10. So you come to the higher figure where flat will be equivalent to what? 10,000, and this one will be 1000 MB, this one will be 100, the cube will be 100. But for now, let's stick to a flat being 1000, a long or a rod being what? 100, and a cube being what? 10. Let's move. Now, if I ask you to draw this to represent, in fact, numbers with this, it will take you the whole day. You wouldn't even finish. So the best option the syllabus has access is we should reduce the blocks to this form. Okay, just to this form. So with this form, very easy. You just draw a square and a rod and a cube. Just with the same square, you reduce it and reduce it. Right. So use the same figure being 1000 for the flat, rod being 100, and cube as what? 10, sorry. So now let's move on to the first example. Example 1. What number is represented by this multi-base material? Now we realize that this is equal to 100, right? This is 100. So 100, how many? This is 1000, right? Yes, 1000. So how many 1000 do we have? 4. So 4 times 1000, okay, plus this is equal to what? 100. Okay, so how many do we have? 4. So another 4 times 100, plus how many do you have here? 4. This is equal to what? 10. So 4 times 10. So how do we get the answer to this? We add all. So this times that will give us 4000 plus 400, right, plus what? 40. So at the end of the day, final answer is 4400 and what? 40. Now if you can't do it in this form and you want the more simpler way, after multiplying and getting this one, if you are on this stage, you can also write it in this form like this: 4000, then you just start adding. Look at the number of 400. How many digits are 400? It has 3 digits, so the third digit we have 4 here, 00, right? Then move on to the how many digits at 42. So look for the second digit, which is the tens column, right? So 4 and 0. So with this one becomes very simple. You just start adding them from here, which is what? 0 all through 0. That'll be what? Sorry, all through 0. Here 4. Okay. Here we what? 4. Okay. Then I hope you are following how I'm arranging it. Then here will be what? Also 4. Okay. So therefore at the end of the day you get 4400 and what? 40. Right? Okay, so this is how it will be like. So when I bring the equal sign, the sign over there, you realize that that is the figure we need over there. So here I put it there, 1 here, okay, then the other also, the other also here, right? Okay, so this is how it will be like. Okay, now let's take the second example. The second one. So how many do you have there? How many do you have here? 2. So 2 times 1000 plus how many do you have there? 3 times 100 plus how many do you have there? 3 times 10. Okay, so you have 2 times 1000 as well, 2000 plus 3 times 100, 300 plus 3 times 10 is what? 30. So therefore what do we have there? As simple as that, 2300 and what? 30. As simple as that. Very simple, right? So if you can't do it in this form, what do you do? I told you if you can't do it in this form, use the form here. Okay, yes, simple as that. Now let's look at this one also. This one, how many do you have here? 3. So 3 times 1000 plus 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 times 100. Okay, then how many do you have there? 2 times 10. So we have 3000 plus 600 plus 20. So at the end of the day, what are you going to get? 3,620. Very easy. Okay, very easy. Then let's look at this. Let's look at this one, the last one. So the last one, how many do you have there? You have 1 2 3, that's 6. So 6 times 1000 plus 1 2 3 4 5. 5 times 100 plus what? How do you have there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 times 10. So at the end of the day, our answer will be what? 6,560. As simple as that. Very simple. Okay. So now let's look at how you can also represent example 2. Use the multi-base material to sketch the following figure. So we are now going to sketch this one. Remember, we are going to sketch it. So this time we are not going to write the figures as this, as what we did here. We are going to do it this way. So I told you, in your case, if you are doing it in your SI book, kindly on your jotter, kindly use this rod, this for flat, this for rod, and this for cube. Okay, by mine, I can use it on the board because I've already designed it here, so I can simply use it. Very easy for me here. But you can design all this whole thing, so please don't try it. Okay, so here. So let's look at it. Let's look at the first one. Let me do the first one for you. So here we have, this is equivalent to thousands. And what do we have here? Let's expand this one first. Then we know the number we are looking at. Let's expand it. When we expand it, okay, when we expand it, what do we do? Okay, so let's expand. We have 5. First 5 times 1000. Okay, plus 5 times 100. Okay, plus 6 times 10. Okay, so now we need 5 of the thousands. Okay, 5 of the thousands, that's the flat. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we need 5 of the thousands, that's the flat. I see 5 over there. Then we need another 5 of this one, 5 of that. So 3 4 5. You getting it? Then we also need 5 of 6 of this one, 6 of that. So use 6 of this. 6 2 3 4 5 6. As simple as that. Very simple. Can't you see it's so simple? Is it difficult? No, it isn't. Simple. So if you don't understand this one, can I go through? Very simple. If you don't understand it, just leave your comment for me. I'll go over it again with you. Okay, that's why I'm here. So if you don't understand anything, leave your comments below. Just leave your comment. Say, please, say, Collins, I don't understand this one, man. Can you go through? Can you go over it again? So try your hands on this one, this one, this one, this one. Now let's move on to the next one. Next one, you are using a different format for the flat, or in a different one for the long, and a different one for the cube. So first one, remember that we had the flat as 1000. Now the flat is what? 100,000. Here the cube is 10,000, and here this one is what? 10,000. Remember that. Okay, so now let's take example here. Example, I'll give you an example out. So if, how many do you have here? You have 2 of the flat. So 2 times what? 100,000. Okay, plus How many do you have there? 3 times the long or rod. So 3 times 10,000 plus, what do we have there? We have only 1 times what? 1,000. So in all, what are we going to get? 200,000. Okay, so 200,000 here plus 30,000 plus what again? 1,000. So when I'm writing it, the final answer, you write 2 3. I'll show how I had it with 3. 231. Sorry, 231,000. So this is how I had the 231,000. Let me do it in that simple way for you to understand it. So in order to understand it, this is how it goes. So let me start the whole thing from here for you to understand. So we have 2 of this, so multiply by 100,000. So this is how it goes. This is 100,000 times 2. Okay, times 2. So let me put a 2 here. So you put a 2 here, right? So here, what do we do? Let me show you. Let me use my pencil here. Understand? So here, this 2 times this one give us what? 0. Okay, 0. 2 times this also give us what? 0. Okay, 2 times this one give us what? 0. So how many zeros do we have there? 3 zeros. Now 2 times this one here give us 0. 2 times this give us what? 0. And 2 times 2 give us what? 2. So at the end of the day, this is what we are going to get. 200,000. So we write 2 0 0 0 0 and 0. So plus, okay, I hope you are following. Now this is 10,000 here. Times what? 3. Okay, 10,000 times 3. You have 0 here, 0 there. Okay, 0 there. That's 3 times this one will be 0. 3 times this one will be 0. 3 times that will be also 0. Now 3 times this will be 0. And 3 times 1 is always 1. It's sorry 3. Okay, so you have 30,000. 1 2 3 3 0. So 30,000 here. 30,000. Right, 30,000. Then we have 1,000 times 1. That's 1 here. Okay, we have 0. That's 1 times this one is 0. 1 times this one is 0. 1 times this one is what? 0. And 1 times this one is 1. Sorry, it's 1. So what do we have? Plus 1,000. Easy. Now let's add all. So I'll start writing it from here. Let me write it here. 200,000. Okay, times 30,000. So if you don't want to know where the 3 will end, start writing your zeros from here. 1. How many zeros we have? 1 2 3 4. So 2 3 4. Okay, then the 3 will come. 1,000. Then 1,000. How many zeros you have? 3. 1 2 3. And the 1 will come here. Are you seeing it? So just write your dash under or line under, add or 0 0 will be what? 0. You are adding 0 plus 0 plus 0 will be what? 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 will be what? 0. 0 plus 0 plus 1 will be what? 1. Okay, 0 plus 3 will be what? 3. Then 2, since there's nothing here. Okay, since there's nothing here, just add your 2 to it and bring your 2. Then you are done. So you have 231,000 as I did here, as I got here. Simple as that. I hope it's very easy. Very easy. I told you it's not difficult, right? told you it's not difficult. So let's look at the next one. I hope you can do the rest. So do it, and later you also represent your multi-base with this one. Very simple. Just follow the first one we did. Okay, from the beginning, how we did it, we represented it. Okay, let me do the first one for you, then to become very easy for you. So here we are looking at what? We are looking at 140,000. So we need one of this one. Only one of this one. Then we need one of also this one. Okay, one of this one. How many cubes do we need? We need 4 of the cubes. Okay, 4 of the cubes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple as that. Very simple. Oh, very simple. I hope you understand it now. So do for the rest, and I'll meet you guys in our next lesson. Okay, that's be the lesson 2, and the lesson 2 we'll be looking at the graph type. Okay, looking at the graph type. Remember, this one is how the multi-base is all about. So now lesson 2, looking at the graph type. So go through this lesson again, then you understand it better. Don't just quit. You are not a quitter, you are a winner. So always remember, you are a winner, and with us, we said, in the Creator we trust. So always trust in the Creator, no matter what. Trust in the Creator, that the Creator will do it for you, and that is the Maker in heaven. Okay, so I'll leave you here, and I'll meet you guys again in our next lesson. So God be with you all, and God bless you all. And please make sure you do the classwork under. There's a link below, so I'll write the link. I'll leave the link below this video. If you are watching me from YouTube, if you are watching me on the site, I'll also put the link, the video, on the perfectsquadga.com. So if you have the chance, please visit there and look at the questions we leave there all the time. So you have more questions and more activities there. You can also visit our second site, which I'll put everything on the screen for you to see. And you also see quizzes there. We have fact, we have celebrity profiles, we have a lot. We have things you need to make you entertained, to keep you entertained. So God willing, it's been 22 minutes to 23 minutes chatting with you. So subscribe to this channel, like it. If you don't like it, also whatever you think, if you think you don't like the video, kindly hit the I don't like button. But if you like it, also hit the thumbs up. Okay, if you have any problem, there's a problem with the video, kindly leave your problem for us. We are ready to listen. We listen. So, and I'll leave my contact number on the screen as well. So if you have anything, if you want to contact me for personal studies online, pre-recorded one like this, kindly do so. If you want to have me Zoom one-on-one too, you are welcome. So if you're a parent, you can contact me. My number will be on the screen. God willing, I'll see you guys in the second lesson. Okay, the second lesson. So out of here.